Welcome back to another Mommy Moments from Ace Made Productions. I just want to take the time to thank everyone who has taken the time to subscribe and watch my videos. I highly appreciate it. So today's video is going to be a nice little clip about having an effective and healthy eating lifestyle no matter the age. Now, as you all know, I'm a single mom of two, a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old. So I try to be highly efficient in making sure we eat the proper foods and getting the proper nutrients and things like that. So I believe in making my own baby food from scratch. I don't like to buy Gerber or things like that just because I'm not too keen on preservatives and things like that. I want my child to have the closest, ground grown, farm to fresh table type of food. So I like to go to farmer markets or my local grocery store to get deals and things like that on being able to bring home fresh fruits and vegetables for my girls to eat. So today I'm going to show you how to create some simple baby food that'll last for, it depends on how much you make, but it can last anywhere from a month to more. And also how to bring home your own fresh fruits and vegetables and create your own freezer bag. I used to buy a lot of freezer bag items, but then just reading the bag and seeing all those different preservatives that they put into it, I was kind of like, I don't want my girls eating that, and I don't want, as a family, us to become frozen to table people. I want us to still be as close to the earth as possible. So today I'll just kind of take you through some steps of, even as a single parent, when your time is highly constrained, being able to put these things together so you can still stay as healthy as possible. Now, a lot of the prep I've done before this video because I'm not as high-tech technological right now. I don't have the Mac to stop, clip, and put movies together with music and words. Everything is basically 2011 recording straight through. So the first thing I want to show you is some fruits and vegetables that I've already pre-chopped and washed and put into baggies, and showing you how to create your own freezer bag vegetables. So as you can see here, I have like some sweet potatoes that I've diced and I put into an airtight Ziploc bag so that we'll have those on hand for later. I have some squash, yellow green squash that I've done, and then I'm just going to show you the process. So here's a thing of broccoli. I've already separated what I was going to use for Yaya's baby food, and this is what's left. I got a good deal at my local grocery store Price Chopper. I got a 2 for $5 for bunches of broccoli. So as you can see, I've washed and pre-cut the broccoli into little florets and little stems, the same thing you get in a frozen bag. I've already did myself, and I know that is farm fresh and local, so I don't have to worry about the preservatives and things like that. Now when doing this, generally you can keep the food up to about six months at the most. We generally go through it about 2 to 3 months because I use this for the baby food and then for Ada and I. So I'm just taking it and putting it in a good old gallon bag. You can get this from the dollar store. Dollar store has a whole bunch of bag size. They have 2.5 gallon, they have freezer, they have quart, they have sandwich, they have snack, like any type of size bag you want, they have it. And it's $1. Who wants to spend more than $1? I don't. So as you can see, putting it in here, almost done. Let's just kind of see if I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Slight mess on the table, but that's okay. Cleanup time will be after. So I put all the broccoli in here. Push as much air out as possible. If you're fancy with one of those air release bag machines, you can put it in there and let the air completely be taken out. But for those of us who are just at home, normal millennial kids, go ahead, put it in there, squeeze, press, push, squeeze, press, push, squeeze, press, push, squeeze, press, push, and here you go. Your own frozen broccoli. So I'll put this in the freezer, and I'll use as much as needed when needed. You can take it out, or you can make it into even smaller baggies if you want. Sometimes I'll do that. I do have a few already individually done baggies full of vegetables. So let me go ahead. I'll take this over to the freezer so you kind of see what we're working with, and then we'll transition into seeing some of the baby food. So I already have some, just to give you a precursor, I already have some baby food on the stove that's cooking. And then I already have a setup station of some food in my blender, which I'm going to show you how to blend that up to make the baby food. And then I'll show you how to put them into the containers. So, let's go. I really enjoy kind of keeping everything as natural as possible. That's like my go-to. It's been for a while. And for those who know me, they know I like to be as healthy as possible when I can. So just to let you kind of look into my freezer and see some of the things that I have set up. Here I have some celery pre-chopped in here, some mushrooms, cabbage. I have diced colored and green bell pepper. I have regular green bell pepper. I have stripped peppers, colored and green bell peppers. And then I have some onions here, and then my meat. There's some green beans down here and some cabbage. So kind of just letting you see some of the prep work that was done. Most of the time, all of this takes about 3.5 to 4 hours. But this is, you know, with me taking care of my goals at the same time. So, you know, if you're single or you don't have kids and you want to do this, you probably get through this in no time. But, you know, for those of us who are moms, if you're doing it while your kids are up, it could take, you know, 3 to 4 hours. But if you wait till, generally I'll do it after they go to sleep or after it's nap time, so I can get through it pretty fast. But it's just something good and easy for you to do for your kids. So now I'm about to bring you over and show you some of the baby food that we've done. So on the stove here, I'll just kind of let you see some of the things that I have. I have a squash and pear mix, and that's simmering right now. And then I've already got some carrots and yams that I already simmered, so they'll be ready to mix soon. And then I have some peach and cauliflower. And then I just have some peaches back here. So that's just some of the things that I do in mixtures of food. And that's why I like making my food at home too, because it's very easy to just go ahead and get everything settled and get everything put in there. So then that way you can mix what you want. So some of those combinations you can't get at the store. And I'm able to season how I want. So I'm able to put in some ginger into it to help with antioxidants, a little bit of cinnamon, different seasons like that. So here I'll show you guys, I have broccoli. I'm about to show you how I go ahead and get it done. Over time, depending on where your child is, if they're really, really young and they're just starting to eat food, you want to have more liquid in there when you mix it, because you want it to be more of a liquidy consistency, so that way when they're eating it's easier for them to swallow. She's starting to teeth and she's getting a little bit of girth to her, so I have to give her more food, less liquid. So this is all broccoli strained, and I like to put breast milk into my food just to help keep giving her some of those nutrients that breast milk has. So for those who didn't pump or don't do breast milk, you can just put water with some formula in there, or you can just put water in there for it, so that way it can have that consistency of baby food. But let me see. Here's the breast milk, and I pour it into, let's see. There we go. So I'm pouring the breast milk into the broccoli. Not too much, because you don't want it to be too liquidy, but I already used some of the breast milk for when I did her squash, which I'll show you the finished project of that. Put it in there and mix it up. I'm mixing her broccoli up. Let's see, take a chance. Let's see if it's a good consistency. It's pretty good. Still got some solids in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in back on here. And there we go. And voila, there is the broccoli. She's in the background. She's a little bit ready to eat now, so let me go ahead and show you some of the finished product I have here. I use these kind of containers. You can get them from Walmart, 2 ounces, 5 ounces. They have many different types of ounces. And then you just take the broccoli and you scoop it into one of the things. So to show you some finished product, I have squash already done right here. And so that's how you do your at-home baby food and just making a more efficient way for you and your family. Thank you for watching. Now let me go get my baby. You guys have a great day.